sometimes we can recognize that we can be a people pleaser and swing the pendulum the other way. So you know what I'm talking about. You realize, you know what, I'm a people pleaser. I'm done with that. No more Mr. Nice Guy. I don't care anymore. And so what do you start doing? You go on a rampage. You're shutting everybody down. You want to have dinner? No. Could you watch my kids? Nope. In fact, watch my kids. See you later. You're ripping. You don't care anymore because I'm not pleasing everybody anymore. Like, hey, you want to serve on a team? Nope. And I don't want your team to succeed either. I'm done. That's how you feel. Now, how does this happen? Well, here's how it happens. People pleasing takes a little bit out of us each time we do it. Why? Because we're not telling the whole truth, or we're completely avoiding the truth altogether. And so a little part of us dies inside. We're not being honorable before God, but this mantra gets mistaken for, hey, you're not being true to yourself. Now that's a lie from the enemy. So you recognize people pleasing, and then what does the enemy preach to you? Another gospel. He says, you need to be you. You need to be true to yourself. You need to look out for numero uno. Nobody else is doing it for you. You got to take care of yourself. And you know what that is? And not in the scriptures. God doesn't say, because you've been a people pleaser, now you need to step up and take care of yourself. You need to take care of numero uno. No. Because all you're doing is you're trading the pleasure of others to please yourself, both of which are destructive. No. The aim is to be a servant of Christ, to please God. So if the people-pleasing is the enemy of being a servant of Christ, its evil twin is self-love that says just love yourself, take care of yourself. And that's what you'll end up doing if you're not careful, is you'll see sacrificial obedience, which Christ calls you to, and you'll say, no, that's people-pleasing. Listen to me, friends. If you're going to please God and obey him, he will have you serve other people at times. And guess what? Hopefully that's pleasing to them. So people-pleasing doesn't mean you don't do anything that ever pleases someone. You can't be married. You can't have kids. You're going to hopefully do things that make other people happy. And praise be to God for it. Christians should do that. It's about approval. It's about who you're serving. So if you want to seek to kill the approval idol, don't replace it with another.